Hello guys, welcome back again. This is your boy adamslinkmedia. Welcome back to another crazy video. And before I jump right into the topic of today, what we want to discuss, in my other video I talked about Nigeria, that there's nothing that has ever worked in Nigeria, and there are a lot of people were coming for me saying that I shouldn't be talking bad about my country, that I should always talk good about my country, Nigeria. But the honest truth is, can one person just come out to tell me one particular thing that's ever worked in Nigeria? I mean, anything that the government has put their investment on, like anything at all, just come out, tell me one thing that has ever worked in Nigeria. So guys, actress Regina recently gave birth to a bouncy baby boy. Congrats to her and her husband Edwoko. And there were a lot of videos, pictures of her newly born baby that were like circulating in the internet, and everybody were just having their own picture of her baby. I think she has had enough, because apart from her being happy for people who have been sending her some congratulating messages and a lot of people wishing her well, she's like fed up. So she came out to immediately debunk the fact that there's one particular picture people are claiming is her child. So she came out to say, no, this is not my child. Please stop bringing out pictures of another person's child and been claiming is her own child. So she just came out to just like talk about it, and she wasn't really happy. Don't blame these bloggers sometimes. This is just what she wrote. She said, I have been seeing this picture of this cute baby everywhere as my child, but please, this isn't my baby. So if you have seen this picture and you ever thought that this is Regina's child, sorry, that's not her child, and there's no official picture of her baby yet on the internet. So that's just it. And meanwhile, I was so surprised to see her other, the Woko's other wife, visiting her in the hospital. But the question is, will she do the same for her? Well, like I've said on my previous video, I'm quite very happy to see how Nedewoko is organized when it comes to his wives. They love each other. Like, why wouldn't they like each other? Because the money is there, and this guy settle everybody. So why won't they like each other? There's no cause for alarm or cause for eating when the man involved, the work who has a lot of money to take care of everybody. So that's just it. And meanwhile, guys, jumping right to the next topic, let me talk about Hushpuppi a little bit. And meanwhile, talking about Hushpuppi, I have my own sister here, Cindy Williams, who decided to give Hushpuppi some advice. She's a Nigeria UK-based gospel singer. Her name is Cindy Williams. So let us listen to her to see exactly what she has to say and the advice she has to give to Hushpuppi.
Quickly, I just want to give this guy, what will be his name again? Hushpuppi. Is it Hushpuppi? Yeah. A very good advice. I wanted to give you 7 before, but I changed my mind. You know why? Your brain no fit carry on. You don't get brain at all. Yes, you heard me. You don't get brain. Who you be self? You don't get brain. So I'm just gonna give you just 4. Because if I give you too much, your brain no fit carry on. But it's a very good advice anyway that will help you if you listen to me. If you're gonna listen to me, it's gonna, help you a lot. To really move forward. Because as they see you, so your footprint, they waka anyhow, they waka, and the footprint no good at all. It's not a very good, footprint. So, what are the advices I have for you today? 1, listen to good advice. The book of Proverbs 12, chapter 15. Proverbs 12:15 says, the way of a fool or fools means right to him. It's about a wise man listens to good advice. Listen to good advice. Go tell me, say people know they give you advice that will, help you, and you just decide not to listen. You do yourself. I beg, listen to good advice. It will help you a lot, because all waiting that they see, or all I can see is just you carrying Gucci bags, and the other one Louis Vuitton, yeah, and the rest of them Who want to see that? Nobody wants to. Nobody cares actually. Nobody cares. So if you're doing it to draw attention to yourself, well done. Thumb up. You've gotten that. Number 2, surround yourself with good companies. Surround yourself with good companies. The Bible says that bad company corrupts good character in 1 Corinthians 15:33. Surround yourself people wey go give you better advice, wey go help you in life. No be this one wey you do. Number three, stop showing off your wealth. Nobody cares. I'm telling you, nobody cares. Stop showing off. It doesn't pay anybody. If you like, go carry 20 bags of Gucci bags, their carrier bags, with stuff. Nobody cares. If you like, flash your cars, expensive cars. Is it Bugatti, Bentley, whichever one? Nobody cares because you don't feed nobody. So you're just doing that. What I say to you now, you carry water for spoon, go dey put for ocean. You no get sense, you no get brain. Your mama no feed you breast very well. Because if you truly suck the breast of your mother, you should be behaving better than what you're doing. The last one I have for you, the last one, and this one is the best. Can you create job for the youth in your community? I don't even talk for Nigeria. Where you come from, create job for the youth and then employ them. Use that one as a cover-up, as a camouflage. So nobody wants to know what you do because you don't get business. But use that one. This advice now better from my heart. Use this, advice well. Have something to do. Create factory. You can create a factory, build a factory. You have the money, you can create a factory. And then employ youth in your community, and then give them job. Employ them. They pay them. So that people will see what you do. Dangote get something where they do. Get cement and other investment. E-money. Get your own as a cover-up. So get your own cover-up so that people know go they carry your name anyhow they waka. I hope you listen. You don't know me, like I said before, I'm Cindy Williams. You can check me out on my social media handles. That's your wahala. But take this advice and be useful to yourself and to your community. I finish. I don't finish my own. I no one add any other thing because like I said before, your brain cannot take it. So I'm just gonna give you the one that your brain can take, which is just 4. So if you permit me to say more, your ego explode. So all right, guys, if you know him, send this to him. I want him to hear it and start behaving. All right.
That is Cindy Williams. She had her opinion. Honestly, I kind of see reason to some things that she spoke about, like having that kind of money and not able to create some job for your immediate community, like the youths there. And of course, honestly, I'm just gonna make this straight. These guys, those yahoo guys, they are not trying to survive. They are not doing fraud to survive. They are doing fraud to buy Gucci, Versace, and live fancy lifestyle. That's the reason why they are doing fraud. Because if you say you are doing fraud to survive, then eating and staying under a house is more than enough for you to stop doing fraud. If you do it a little bit and you have little money, then you can be able to feed yourself and your family, then stay under a roof. But no, this guy just keep doing so that they can have bunch of guests, be able to afford Gucci's, travel, spend money abroad. Understand? So I don't sympathize with those kind of people because you don't do fraud to survive. And most importantly, you see those guys trying to dupe their fellow Nigerians. They don't even dupe the politicians anymore. They don't even go for the politicians. They go for you and I. They do this phone call. They will call you telling you that, oh, I'm in so place. Or maybe this ATM fraud. They will call you, tell you can send your ATM pin, all those kind of stuff. You understand? They are targeting us. They are not targeting the politicians. They are not targeting those people that have stole from Nigeria. No, they are targeting us. We that are still suffering. They are still targeting us. So they are not trying to survive. They are trying as much as possible to be able to afford Gucci's and have bunch of girls. That is the reason why they are trying. That's just the honest truth. So I don't sympathize with them. So I clearly see what Cindy Williams was trying to. Thing happened in Kogi State. Let me just read it. Then, of course, I will discuss about it. They said dozens of plain clothed gunmen who arrive in 3 white Hilux vans have just finished terrorizing staff of the Federal Medical Center Lokoja, who were planning a press conference stroke protest to pressure federal government to establish a corona screening center in the state, Kogi State. So for those of you who are not aware, Kogi State is the only state that has not allowed any NCDC staff to step foot in there trying to establish any screening center for coronavirus victims. Just so you know. So, and it's the only state that we don't have any case, coronavirus case. And the only reason is because the state governor has refused to allow them to come in. And now the Federal Medical Center in Lokoja, we are trying to do a press, maybe a press conference to protest, to ask the federal government to establish a center there. Before you know it, unknown gunmen in 3 white Hilux came there to disband the entire place. So basically, I don't want to say some things about that state, Kogi, because I have so many viewers here who won't like what I will say. So I'm just going to just leave it there because I don't understand that state, honestly. I don't understand that state. That state, I don't want to say is the most backward state in the whole Nigeria. Well, I'm just going to rest my case. Meanwhile, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just going to end this video here. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your contribution. Try as much as possible to leave your comments, like, share, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, on Twitter, Adamslink Media. Have a wonderful day and happy new month.